Welcome to Sand Van Skate Spots. Today we're going to take a look at Blue Light Beach. It's a waterside spot in Hedgemont, and it consists of two paths. Starting with the lower path here, you're going to see it begins with some outledges that go down to embankments. It's going to hit some transition spots, but then it's going to come over to the main pathway where you'll find that big blue ledge, some curbs, some other benches, and you're also going to run into those wooden rollies that are called yuck yucks. You'll see one up here. As we continue down the path, you'll see that it opens up and becomes somewhat of a little plaza spot. There is a curved ledge, volcano-style planters, and in the back there's 3 stages that have little stair sets going up to them, making it a good place for gap manuals and gap grinds. Finally, the spot ends or begins with these roll-ins and the wavy handrails going down the double sets. Heading to the top path, you're going to find a long bank to wall with a curvy wall on top, some pillbox manual pads with palm trees in the middle. Then you're going to run into the benches. Over by that spot, there is a nice double bench that you can kind of do double grinds on, and it leads to this nice big gap here. Following over, you're going to have more volcano planters. You're going to have a nice long curved ledge as well as this jelly bean planter. All right, so what did we think? In the end, this area just isn't it. It doesn't have enough variety in what it does offer. Some of the things they do have are awkward and borderline unskateable, like that long wall I found almost no satisfying ways to hit. And little things like this double bench right here has got awkward run-ups and not really any good opportunities to make a line out of it. When you go down the paths, you'll see there's a lot of underutilized space. There's really no options when you go down something like this. That's really the only way to skate the ledge. I ended up really loving this manual pad here, but besides that, there's not a lot else I was super into. So the Blue Light Beach is going to get a 2 out of 5 for me. What brings it up is it's a nice bright spot. The colors look great, the blue marble looks great, it's visually unique to a lot of other spots. It does have some really fun little individual locations, but what holds it down is just the lack of variety. There's a lot of spots that we've looked at already where when you approach it, you have so many options, and that's just not the case here. In addition to that, none of the individual obstacles are all that interesting on their own. You have standard rails, standard ledges, standard pads, and all the rest. And in the end, none of them end up being all that unique here. So while you will find lines that you will enjoy skating here and certain obstacles that are fun, in the end, they don't have the limitless possibilities that a place like El Wad does with its lines. Easily the best feature of Blue Light Beach is the way you can take their lines so long here. You can see this one, I go pretty far and incorporate almost half of the top path, but if you wanted to, you could do the whole top path and easily turn around and incorporate the bottom path in one long epic line. The problem just lies in the fact that there's nothing too interesting to skate on these lines themselves. All right, well, that's going to do it for Blue Light Beach. Unfortunately, the spots in here don't shine quite as bright as the sun behind it, but there's still a lot of fun to be had at this spot. Enjoy this nice long look at the biggest rail in the spot as we say goodbye.